Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening up here on a nice Tuesday night? It looks like for the first time in almost 3 months, we have Rematch Federation, the Rematch Esports Federation, that is, on the Pelmav channel. I can't believe it. I know you guys probably can't believe it either. How's everyone doing? It was great to see everyone in here. Obviously, we got Vicky, you got Alex, Nexic, Walker, who we're going to be seeing on the screen in just a moment, as well as Mr. BC, aka Doobie Duck, Andrino, Nexic, a couple of hydrates right out of the gate. You guys, you got to calm down now. That's for you guys. You got Mr. Special K as well, who will be seeing, my apologies, in about 30 minutes time, as we do have our only 2 matches that I'm going to be doing tonight. If somebody else obviously tags in for someone later, obviously you'll get another update in the broadcast channel, but these 2 I'm going to be able to cover in. Believe it or not, it's going to be the 2 on the side of BLZE 5-star with Jean Boo Boo and Drino Skunk Mud Scapato. Let's see how it all goes, though, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to waste any more time. We got the new graphics. Shout out my boy Cheese. You guys know him. You guys love him. If you've been around for a while, he has been here since day 1, since I've been around, since the OG days as well, back in June of 2025. Cheese has been here just as long, and he's got ourselves some brand new season graphics for this one. So let's go ahead and take a look at the lineups before we hop on into this game. And that'll get us started with the side of V-Star. Let's take a look. Or sorry, I keep saying V-Star because of the logo, but 5-star, that is, with Boo Boo, his return to competitive rematch, and he's playing in his original role, the striker up front. Incredible to see my favorite player of all time, obviously the best friend I've ever made in this game, in being Boo Boo, back up now playing in a role that he is certainly going to love to play and have a lot of fun. We'll see if he has the same number of success, though, here in League A tonight. Alongside him, the captain in Skunky. Backline, longtime friend as is also in Andrino, a teammate of mine formerly in Sap Ghost, holding it down at the back over at MRL. Hopefully he's going to be doing good. And they got Mud as well, all the way back in at net. Other side now for GhostLine Sunchasers, freshly promoted long time ago, but they're still holding strong with pretty much the exact same lineup except for one change, that being Matt now in at GK, but the rest of it obviously are 4 names we've seen with the Sunchasers for quite some time, that being Al, a fellow staff member at the back as the anchor. We got Cap, who is actually rotating back into a CDM role, which means Walker now moves up a little bit, and then still 11's the main go-to striker up at the top. So a lot of great fun to be had here, focusing GhostLine Sunchasers, one of the many GhostLine teams, and then, of course, 5-star of the BLZE organization. But let's not waste any more time, folks, and let's hop on into this one. I do want to say that if I forget to do scoreboard or something, just tell me in the chat. It's going to look pretty cool. I got to get used to it, but also because there are some relatively newer stuff. So I got to lock in, basically what I'm saying. I got to lock in when it comes to this. So if I screw anything up, my apologies in advance. But we should be good to go, and hopefully the volume is at least somewhat loud enough. If not, I could probably crank it up potentially here. But it looks like we are going to be good to go, and let's do this thing. Actually, I don't know if that turns anything up, but we'll see how it goes. Should be good, though, in the game volume. If anything needs really to be boosted, I can go into the settings. But here we go. 5-star of BLZE, going to be in the purple, picking the home side here in the lobby. But it was not them that actually got the choice. It was Sunchasers came in first and said, we'll just go ahead and take the away side. So not often do you see teams do that, but sometimes you do. And it's just something about, trusting the defense, getting a stop, and then maybe that second game trying to get off on the right note. Sap, good little move here. He's got a free open pass. It's going to be Boo Boo off the wall. Skunky, the header, and save soaring up top there by Matt. Now, Matt, of course, the GK, been around here at the Federation for quite some time, but obviously now finding himself with a brand new side. He's been there for a couple of months, but again, with us being out of commission for some time, it'll be the first time in Fed that we're going to see Matt in at net. Not able to make the save right there, though, as Jean Boo Boo tags on goal number 1 for 5-star. His first goal of the League A season. Quick look at the replay, bag it on through, and fancy schmancy there from Mr. Boo Boo. Puts 5-star out in front with the early lead. And see, that's kind of the new, yes, it is a new overlay. Shout out to Cheese once again, but I got to get really on it when it comes to the timing aspect. And it also looks like apparently it's turning off every single time I give it up. So we're going to have to keep a good look at that one. Make sure nothing is going away from us right there. Strong clearance all the way back on the side of 5-star, though, or now ends up here with the Sunchasers, though, regardless. Be the keeper, Matt, bringing this one up open on the left side. Not going to face a lot of pressure. We'll take it off that B wall. 11's inside the 6-yard box. Walker, the header, no good. Just a tad bit wide. Now going for the fake. Taken away by Andrino in a quick mashup. Now to the left side goes Skunky. Boo Boo running on over the middle, going up against a fellow staff member in Al. Looking for the down spinner, but Al in front of it clears that one away quite convincingly. So good stop right there on the side of the Sunchasers. But of course, giving up that early goal in the opening minute, certainly going to want that offense to click into full gear here in just a moment's time. Still got 4 minutes to go. And again, for people that are new to the Fed or obviously haven't seen it in a minute, remember there is no overtime in these league matches, folks. It is just 6 minutes of pure rematch, and draws are possible. So we will see where that does take us. I think yesterday we did see our very first draw of the season, and it was in League A between Risk and their opponent as well from the other night. So they had a very interesting set. Boo Boo winning this one back up against the corner. Walker putting his body in front of it. Now back playing some defense. Boo Boo, an unselfish pass on the ground, hitting it for Skunky. Tries to poke it on through, but very difficult to do so when you've got 3 white defenders all holding a fort in front of the keeper. So 4 defenders all back looking to get their job done. Walker, 11's. Beautiful block right here from Andrino. And very, very strong defense thus far from 5-star. Now Boo Boo in a one-on-one against Al. Last time he got it up in the air, not able to convert it. Now Boo Boo with a dance on at his feet. Tries to squeak it into the near post, but does enough of the work there on that side of things. Do keep this one away. So, again, after conceding that first one, it has been, when it was that one goal, again, it was very open, Boo Boo was. And outside of that opportunity, it's been really, really tight defense being played here from both sides. Andrino, Skunky, knocked away once again here by Walker. Andrino, though, comes out of the pile with it as it breaks very favorably for him. Low off the B wall. Skunky not the initial pass. Instead, we'll take it back on out. Down spinner looking to set it up there for Boo Boo. Now faces double coverage, though. What's going on? RMEFed Federation Twitch channel. I assume maybe my guy Mufasa, maybe Andy. I'm gonna guess Mufasa, though, if I had to guess anybody, that is. But yes, we have 4 games here on my stream tonight, all 4 of them featuring 5-star. We'll see if they get off to the season on a right note. Both these 2 teams in League A for the very first time in their club's history. Obviously, 5-star, one of the many new teams with the Sunchasers. Thankfully, they're still together, and they've obviously, again, coming off of a convincing League B title charge where they got promoted on in, which is just something you just love to see. Sap, now left side, looking for Skunky. Takes a touch, eyes it up skyline. It is going to be Boo Boo over there on that second edge, but his shot once again denied. A long ball here from Walker in search of their main man at the top. 11's trying to peel away from the box, but just, again, brilliant defense being played right here on the side of 5-star. Just covering the lane so well. Sunchasers just don't have a lot of room and space to operate in with some of their passes. Beautiful one here from going into Boo Boo. And once again, knocked away by Al. In a defensive battle between these 2 sides. Again, not even a best of 3, just a straight up 2 games. Looking to receive points to get themselves up into the table. Both of them, again, their first games of the League A campaign. Andrino, Boo Boo, going off the wall. Skunky, second time you've seen that play. Going all the way back just about 5 minutes ago when they started off the game with that play, and it was also saved there by Matt. So very, very keen eye there from the keeper. Does take us now into the final minute of regulation. Can the Sunchasers find themselves one? It's 11's with a middle left looking for Walker. Blocked up by Andrino. How many times have we said his name already in this game 1? His team would certainly like to hear it maybe once or twice more, as they really just don't even need another goal. Seen a couple of more stops here against this Sunchasers crew. Right side, Cap down the middle, in for Walker. Another one headed away by Andrino. Falls though in that right wing. Cap facing a lot of heat there from Sap. Forced to switch it. It's out with a lot of pressure now on him from Boo Boo. The striker all the way back, putting his body in front. Beautiful defense being played down the stretch. What you want to see from your attack. But a bit wild there in the keep away game. Sap ends up giving that one away right back into the midst of the keeper. And now one more opportunity. Sunchasers wasting no time. 11's controlling it off the B wall. Now over the top. Walker set up in. Right side shot for Cap. But he misses it just a tad bit wide right. And the keeper gets the hands on it in mud. And that seals the deal for game number 1. BLZE 5-star. Take it 1-0. Now, I think what I can do personally is I could probably, the moment we load into this game, I'm going to turn the game volume up more. Does that sound like a good plan? Again, I can't hear myself, but when I look at my audio levels, I think it might be just, I think it could be louder. Because who doesn't like to hear the sound of the ball getting battered around, you know? Yeah, let's crank that bad boy up. If it's too loud, let me know. But we should be good to ride here. And I just got rid of the wrong thing. There we go. All right, back to 0-0. And, of course, the one game going to the side of 5-star. Let's see if they can replicate it. Here now in game number 2. Actually, maybe it's... We'll go like this. All right, Sunchasers now, the away team in game 1, now get to start off with the ball here, going to that left side. Immediately soaring the way on over the top. Nothing there. Good ball out now from the keeper. Skunky, down spinner, looking for Boo Boo. They've been feeding him a lot. Everything going through Boo Boo, at least. Either the final product or being the connecting piece into a 2-3-man play. Walker, errant pass right there. Didn't see the defender and Sap in front of their lone guy up on the other end of things. Now Skunk. Boo Boo, good little bandit on over for Andrino. Blocked down once again. Sunchasers really doing a good job consistently here. Both sides have, it's something. You just have to feel it has to break between one of these two sides. Because now the Sunchasers losing the first game. Need to start opening it up a little bit. Get a little bit more aggressive in the attack. See, though, if that actually is what ends up happening between this team. Al over the middle. Faces a lot of heat there. Slide tackle from Boo Boo. Now going the other end with Cap trying to track in behind him. Not their normal defender, though, at the back. So Boo Boo does get an open shot. Good save, though. It was far out outside the box. Gave Matt enough time to be able to react and see that one. And so he pulls away with a big-time save. Now again forced to bring this one up over the halfway line. A couple of times. Nothing has worked for him in that regard. And it continues to be that way. Al now having to sub in as the keeper. Skunk trying to capitalize on it. Just can't do it, though. So it was two defenders there. Boo Boo. Sorry, Sunchasers, that is. Getting a lot of bodies back. Doing everything they can. I think neither team right now wants to really give each other anything to work with. Big-time actual shot right there. Rarely have we seen any shots on target or just open shots that actually have the keeper to do something on the Sunchasers attack. And should obviously see that run right there. Saved by Mud. And now a beautiful save. Might be the best one we've seen in this set there from Matt. Great stuff right there. Next, it should be back with the Trogs this season. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Trogs, obviously a couple of big names. Got my boy Lux as well on their side of things, it looks like. Boo Boo, Skunk, shot right side, and he fakes out the keeper, Matt. And the opening goal once again going to the side of 5-star, but this time it's Boo Boo with the assist, and the captain, Skunk, lacing it on through into the right netting. Beautiful play right there. And I think from that distance, again, maybe just saw the ball wrong. Or maybe was trying to jump a little bit too early and just ended up guessing wrong. But the Chasers defense has allowed one now to go through here in game number 2. And 5-star certainly not looking to let off the gas just yet. Beautiful pass, and he finds Boo Boo. And he gets it to go big time here from 5-star. And they've done it again with a stellar goal. There you go. Now it shows the clock. Okay, I think it was just bugged there, Bandit. Appreciate you shouting that out. I knew there was something probably missing because it's the first time in a minute that I've used this. But there it is. The clock now up in the middle section, so you should see where we are at in this game. Walker, good little touchy from 11's. Big-time opportunity. Off the crossbar and shot on down. And you can see, again, very different now from game 1. A lot of opportunities starting to open up here from both sides. Walker. Moving it right side, desperate for a goal here as they look for 11's. Really, really tough angle. And even tougher when he's got to go up against a man up in the corner there in Skunk. Interesting fight for the possession here. Eventually it is Skunk, though, that comes away with it. Mud seeing the open man down the other end of the pitch. It's going to be Andrino moving his way up after a stellar defensive performance in game one. Finds Boo Boo. Ball at his feet. No conversion there. Matt comes away with it. Another quick boom as well from this keeper. Now looking for 11's. Left wing. Walker. And Cap, though, serving as options. They will just look for Walker, but a little bit too predictable there from the defense. They saw it the full way. Lobbing it up top. Walker, though, taking it near post. And he slams it home for what is the Sunchasers' first goal in League A this season. Big-time strike here from the Sunchasers, and that's what you love to see, getting themselves some life up in this set. Still about 100 seconds now to go. Andrino, not quick enough there. Legs taken out from underneath him by 11's. All 8 members of the outfield doing a lot of different things. Doesn't matter if you're a striker or the anchor. And seeing them free themselves up onto some other ends of the pitch that they might not always be in with their position. The heat map, certainly for these players, all over the place. At least it feels that way. In a lot of these big moments. Mud a little scared. Does come way out of the pack, though, with a clearance. Now fed in for Skunk. And a right in front of the face save there by Matt. Final minute. Walker trying to tie it up. Will be a crazy second goal in that span of time. Not that one, though. Now Skunk. Boo Boo. Not able to sync up on the timing. A little bit too high on him and over the side. Chasers not trying to play any games. Just retain possession. Give themselves a lot of time here to think about it. They do have Cap open, but that window quickly closes, and it's given away, and now Al having to track back makes a crazy save. Man, Matt, the distribution, been a little bit of an interesting conversation, at least so far. 5-star certainly new to the game plan. It's been working out, but huge opportunity from 11's, but he misses it. Wide left, had the keeper beat. With the ball on the ground, the dribble moves. Now it's Walker outside the box. Double teamed there. Wow, a tying opportunity gone away, and now one more. Sunchasers look to steal a draw. It's Walker, backboard, 11's header, and it's saved. Flying forward by Mud, and that seals the deal. It's a 5-star sweep here in their League A match tonight. GG's all around here to these two brilliant teams, but it is going to be 5-star with a huge 6-point collection to open up their League A campaign. Brand new team, Boo Boo and the rest of the squad doing some great, great things out there. Defense, certainly a point of contention. They love to see that level of defense being played. And the Sunchasers, of course, long season ahead of them, and they have proven season after season that they are a brilliant, brilliant team. And so we'll see how they're going to be able to bounce back now with their remaining opponents this week. But guys, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we will be back in just a couple of minutes, and it'll be 5-star looking to extend their undefeated night as they go up against Tariff Vice, a.k.a. pretty much just the rebrand of Tariff FC that have been around for quite some time.